Why is it impossible to correctly interpret the Bible if you read it like a self-help book? For by him all things were created, in heaven and on earth, visible and invisible, whether thrones or dominions or rulers or authorities. All things were created through him and for him. Here's an example of what this looks like in practice. Following your conscience without fully surrendering to God will corrupt even your best intentions. In a series of lectures about biblical stories, Jordan Peterson reframes God's commands to Abraham and Moses, not as absolute surrender to the Lord, but about heeding an internal call from the spirit of adventure. Abraham ventures into the unknown to gain a great name and nation, and Moses steps up to liberate a nation from tyranny, both with human conscience rather than obedience to God, acting as the moral guardrail. His point is that your inner calling comes from God, and that by answering it, you embark on a journey of self-actualization where you become your own hero. This sounds amazing to the secular audience he's addressing, but see to it that no one takes you captive to philosophy and empty deceit, according to human tradition, means remembering that the heart is deceitful above all things and desperately sick, and that every way of a man is right in his own eyes. I bought into this self-help gospel post-lockdown. I built the body and lifestyle that I'd always wanted while working a 9-to-5, and launched a coaching business to help other men do the same. The possibilities of where this could lead were exciting, everything was falling into place, and I genuinely felt like heaven on earth was a present moment reality. But the more I thank God for how blessed I was for being in that position, the stronger the call I felt to question whether I was actually following his plan for my life. As I began living for Jesus while reading the Bible cover to cover, I realized that I not only made a false god out of the attainment of my goals, but that I was on a path to teaching others to believe that they could find salvation in themselves. Even Satan, disguised as himself as an angel of light, took on new meaning. While my calling is still to help men transform their lives, the goal isn't to help materialists become more confident living in sin, but to help Christians take holiness to heart by embracing Christ's righteousness through a lifestyle of surrender. A calling that doesn't explicitly serve to advance the kingdom, advances the world by default.